Hey there, wrestling fam. Hope you've been having a good weekend so far. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Wrestling Heat, where I serve you up a nice healthy plate of wrestling news. So sit back and relax. And I got some wrestling news about Brock Lesnar. I got some wrestling news about Cesaro. I also got a lot more of wrestling news. So stay tuned and let's get into this video in about 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. And alright, wrestling fan, the very first piece of wrestling news that I have just for you is about a legend and what he said about Miss Bianca Belair. And this legend is Stone Cold Steve Austin, and it looks like he has nothing but good things to say about our girl over on SmackDown, Bianca Belair. He went on and saying in an interview that Miss Bianca Belair will reach high levels in the WWE, and I hope that is true, Mr. Stone Cold, because WWE, sometimes seems to mess up in what they're doing, and I hope they don't mess up with Miss Bianca Belair. I'm a big fan, been a fan of hers ever since she stepped on the scene in NXT. But yeah, it looks like the legend had nothing but good things to say. I got nothing but good things to say. And I think we all just have nothing but good things to say about Miss Bianca Belair. But moving on from that piece of news, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the next piece. It's about Nia Jax trolling Lana for dropping a sexy bikini photo along with like a little inspirational tweet that Lana had, like reach unto your dreams and never let them go. And then Nia Jax chimed in saying, hey, if you wanted just people to drool over you, you could have just posted the pic. But I'm sensing maybe a little bit of jealousy from Nia Jax. Nia Jax is beautiful in her own way. She got that thickness, and I like me some thickness. But yeah, it looks like she was throwing a little shade at Lana. But Lana, she got a banging body, and she's going to show it, and I am mad at it. So, because I'm a simple man, yeah. But, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Nia Jax throwing some trolling over in Lana's way. Just saying that she's just eye candy. But I believe if Lana would, step it up a little bit, she was doing, a little better in the ring, with some more training. I believe she could get up there. So, Nia, stop the hating. And Lana, keep doing your thing. So moving on from that, we're going on to WWE has big plans for Damian Priest. I mean, look at the guy, tan, has one hell of a body on him, and one hell of a physique. He's a pretty big dude. He's like 6'5", 6'6". I mean, he's pretty tall and he's a pretty big guy. And we all know how Vince McMahon loves big, sweaty men. But yeah, it looks like WWE have big plans for him in the future, which plans probably a heavyweight title shot in the future. That is a very, very big possibility. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, WWE have some big plans, and I can't wait to see if they're going to be good big plans or bad plans. But we'll see, when that comes, here in the future, near future, future. I don't know. We just got to stay tuned and locked and see what they do with Mr. Damian Priest, and hopefully they don't mess him up, which they tend to do. But, he is a big, got a good physique. Vince McMahon, pretty high on him. So more than likely we could be seeing a decent push for Damian. So going on from the Damian Priest news, going on to Hikaru Shida from AEW. She is not in America right now. She's over in Japan. And it looks like it's for the AEW Women's Tournament, and I am looking forward to this. Don't know how they're going to film it, but it's pretty interesting, and I can't wait to see what happens with her being over there and what's going to happen between AEW and New Japan. More about that a little later. Yeah, sorry for butchering her name. She is the AEW Women's Champion, but sorry for, totally, not saying her name right. But, yeah, going on from that piece of news, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to, this is pretty interesting. I've seen photos of the guy. He looks like Brock Lesnar, like a young Brock Lesnar. And it looks like a Brock Lesnar lookalike in Parker Padurek. I can't say his last name, but I'll have it up here so y'all can see. Reportedly has signed a deal to go to, training and all that good stuff with the NXT. And I can't wait to see if this news is actually true, because as you can see, this guy looks like a young Brock Lesnar, and I think he's also tatted up too. So, I mean, this guy, could have some heavy potential here in the WWE, and I would really like to see if this rumor is true about him being signed to a little deal with NXT with some training, and if it actually comes to him actually getting a main roster push. But yeah, this dude looks like Brock Lesnar. Will he move like Brock Lesnar? I don't know. Is this report true? We will find out as things unfold, and this guy has some good potential. That's all I can say. Whew. Got a lot of news for y'all tonight. Got like 7, 8 more topics, but we're going on to some AEW stuff right now. And it looks like Dax Harwood says Edge and Christian are overrated. And I gotta say, Mr. One Part of the Revival, you are out of your damn mind. You are probably just jealous because your potential right now is pretty much being wasted. I think so, over in AEW. I mean, it wasn't any better over on WWE, but Mr. Dax Wood need to definitely rethink what you said, because that's definitely not true. Edge and Christian, multiple tag team runs. Also, one of the innovators of the tables, ladders, and chairs matches, like of all time, with the Hardys, Dudleys, and Edge and Christian. The spear off the top rope, off the ladder, with Jeff hanging with the belt. Shit was crazy, but Dax Hardwood, get the salt out of your mouth and respect these two legends that did a lot in WWE. Christian went on to TNA, became a champion over there. He won the championship over in WWE, Tag Team Champions, Intercontinental. He's done a lot. So Dax Wood, what the hell are you smoking? And going on from that piece of news, going on to some Cesaro news, it looks like he has picked up another contract with the WWE, and it looks like WWE is getting a little bit more behind the Swiss Cyborg and Cesaro, as we seen he beat Daniel Bryan last night with the fist, pump at the end, a little sportsmanship, you won this time, maybe next time, Daniel will win. I don't know, but it looks like Cesaro has signed a new contract, he signed a new deal, and it looks like he's going to be faithful, and it looks like he's going to be getting a push, just like Shinsuke Nakamura. We've seen Shinsuke Nakamura getting the rub by Edge, with him talking with Edge in SmackDown. But I am hella behind a Cesaro push. Please let this man at least become champion at least once. One good run, have him dominant for a little while. I would love to see Cesaro as champion. Let me know down below. Do you think that he will have a title run here, maybe in the distant or you know, in the in the future. I'm getting a little side spaced. Mind is going a million miles a minute. But yeah, I'm behind this 100% for Cesaro and his push. Hopefully it gets with the title, a heavyweight title, but we will see when it gets there. So going on from that piece of news, it looks like Edge wants a match with Daniel Bryan, and he is really pushing for it. I believe he even mentioned a Iron Man match or a Last Man Standing match with Daniel Bryan, and I gotta say that is a money match in itself. Could be on a pay-per-view, but if it ends up happening here soon, I wouldn't be mad at it. I mean, Daniel Bryan, Edge, and a match, I would say that is definitely some money, ladies and gentlemen. So with that being said, would y'all like to see a match between Daniel Bryan and the Edge, the rated R superstar? Let me know down below in the comments. And the comments don't bite, so don't be scared to say something down below. So moving on from some Edge news, going on to something that I don't think is really going to happen, but a couple news sources like Dave Meltzer, PW Insider, a whole bunch of Wrestle Talk, Well Culture has pretty much said that there is a Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns match on the table for WrestleMania. I'm not sure if this is true at all. I mean, Dave Meltzer has been wrong many a times, but if there's any news out there with wrestling, you know I got to get into it. So looks like we might have a Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar match. This might not be true. This could just be gas. I mean, smoke blowing up our, butts, our booties, our butt cheeks. I don't know. But would y'all like to see a Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar match? I mean, it would be kind of weird for Paul Heyman. It would be like, you stepping in on your girlfriend/boyfriend in the bed with like another man/woman. So it would be a little weird predicament, like, but yeah, let me know what you think about that. Do y'all think this could be real? I don't think so, but with WWE, you never know. So Brock Lesnar could be returning. We all know that Seth Rollins will be returning this Friday, which the Man Bun Messiah, hopefully he'll get rid of that gimmick and come out with something new, but we will find out when that, comes. So Brock, Roman, possibility, WrestleMania 37. Moving along to some news that I did not know about until not too long ago, and it looks like Devon Dudley suffered a stroke not too long ago. I believe it was a couple days ago or maybe almost a week ago. I could be completely wrong on the days, but Devon Dudley, get better, my guy. I love you. Oh my brother testify, with the Dudley boys. Devon, man. If you got to take a little time off from the WWE and what you're doing there, go and do it. Get yourself better, because 2020 was shitty. 2021 isn't all that better, but it would not be good, without you, Devon. So get better, and hopefully you can get back to work and doing what you love to do, and that is, do your stuff behind the scenes, with the new guys coming up. But love you, Devon. Feel better, get better, and if you got to take some time off, my guy. So, only two more things to talk about, wrestling fam, so we're going to get on to it. We have asked, where is Mr. Bo Dallas and Buddy Murphy? And it looks like they have both been showing up to work, but they're just not being used. I mean, Bo Dallas, he hasn't been used in like over a year, I think, or almost close to a year, or a year and some change. He's been gone forever, since Curtis Axel and all the layoffs and stuff. But yeah, it looks like where is Bo Dallas and Murphy? They both show up to work, but not used, and I think they're both good talent, Murphy and Bo Dallas, if they are used right. Buddy Murphy was having a thing with Aaliyah, Rey Mysterio's daughter, and we haven't seen anything of it since, the whole, them beating Seth Rollins and all that. So, yeah, looks like Bo Dallas, Mr. Bo Leave, and Buddy Murphy, they have been showing up to work, but they just haven't been being used. In WWE, what in the are you doing? These two dudes are good talents, good entertainers, and they should be utilized if they, at their job. But I don't know, folks, if they're ever going to be used again. But Buddy Murphy, Bo Dallas have been showing up to work, and WWE have just been saying, nope, ain't got nothing for you. Better next week. How do y'all feel about that? Let me know down below. And we're going to be moving on to the very last thing here about AEW New Japan having a working relationship. And it looks like Kenta came from New Japan and pretty much jobbed Jon Moxley. And it looks like there'll be a tag match with him and AEW champion and Jon Moxley and somebody else, I forgot the name, but yeah, it looks like New Japan and AEW finally are starting a working relationship, and it looks like, they already have a relationship, AEW, with Impact, TNA, whatever you want to call it. But AEW's doing some big things, some big moves, and WWE could get in trouble if all three of these, start doing, real good stuff. So we'll have to keep an eye out on the Impact, AEW, and New Japan. They're all working together, or at least they're all working together with AEW. And I'm hoping and wishing and thinking that we might be getting some really good competition for the WWE. And I don't know, folks, it's kind of exciting. Let me know what y'all think about that. AEW working with New Japan, and they're working with Impact Wrestling. AEW doing its thing. Thank y'all for, this is the end of the video, folks. The end of all the news that I had for you. I hope you liked the video. Thank y'all for your watch time. It ain't nothing but LOVEE here. Why two E's? Nah, fuck it. But yeah, thank y'all for your watch time. Thank y'all from coming from Periscope to YouTube to Periscope. I love you guys so much. Thank y'all for being down for your boy since day one-ish. And if you're an OG down in chat and you've been here from the beginning, let me know. And also, if you made it this far in the video, put spicy McNuggets. So moving on to me saying I love y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. Don't drink and drive. Don't text and drive. Wash your hands, wear a mask. Rest in peace, Mr. Suds. And forever and always, the beautiful people here of the wrestling community here for the Wrestling Heat. You always gotta remember and always never forget to always keep it just a little bit too sweet. Just a competition, win the war, that's their mission. Not no mercy, see the rain start the street. If you don't know, you better find out the war path. Here to prove a point.